Greetings, everyone. It is once again time for a Demeter Lupin stream. Wow. I bet you're all so pumped and so jazzed for the Demeter Lupin stream. We have Swerve, we've got Kuma, we got Jack, we got Stickly, Neon is here. Neon's huge fat ass is here. That's what we all need. But yes, hello everyone. Can't believe I placed a top 8 only to get the real prize of tuning into a demi stream. Honestly, I have a special surprise for you all. My feathers are honestly a bit ruffled. I hear ya. I feel ya though, for real. It's been a weird one. Get ready for Wrath Month. Hell yeah. We're already kind of feeling that too a little bit. I told myself I am not going to let this month go by without going nuts on, you know, promotion and shouting as loud as I can from the mountaintops about how cool and trans I am. Gluttony month in October. Ooh la la. Okay, I have a special semi-surprise for you all. Ba 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 ba! Hey, I'm moving again. Yippee! So, yummy bunny. Hi, Kalmana. So, okay. Let me tell you what went down as I was setting up today's stream. So, I have been looking into alternate solutions to my 3D tracking because what I used to do does not work anymore. Like, completely kaput. And I'm like, okay, in the meantime, I'll go back to using my PNG in Honk. And I love Honk. Y'all know I love my Honk. It's a pretty good program. Love it. For some reason, it was not capturing my microphone. And I was kind of freaking out a little bit. Because I was like, my 3D model's not working. My PNG isn't working. What do I do? Ah, it's Pick! Hi, Pick! Can I call you Pick? Are we on a single syllable basis? And Sierra. Hello. But, so I was kind of freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, can I not, like, use a model today? But I remembered I have recently installed VC Face, and I have a dinky little webcam that I found in a bag of miscellaneous electronics, and I hooked that up to VC Face, and now we're moving. Now we're moving a little bit. So if my regulars notice that I'm not, you know, doing paw tracking, this one doesn't have paw tracking. Oh, my thingies. My thingies are also not built in yet? Question mark? But yes, hello Slimmer, hello Sane. So for today, we are on VC Face. Yes. I can still do my emotes as normal. Hello, Dai. Ooh. Ah! Thank you for the resub as well. Yay! Reminds me of when I used the PS2 iToy as a webcam. I heard that's like a pretty decent like webcam, like even nowadays, even though it's like very like low res. And also seeing Amazing Digital Circus. I've seen so many people watching that today. See, for me, I only saw the first 2 episodes, and I wouldn't say I'm like invested too much, but I'm really excited for everyone that has been able to see it. You're a good webcam. Wow. Hi, Gino. Get my good side, 380p. I follow my mutuals, and like half of them have been like, finally, I got to see the finale. Some of them have said it's like more satisfying than anything, without saying spoilers. I don't think anyone's like been online and just posted like flat out spoilers, thankfully. But everyone that I saw that has seen it has said that it was satisfying. And that's honestly like the most you can really hope for a finale, right? Just, you know, all my issues got wrapped up. It was a good time. It was satisfying. I watched 2 episodes and got bored. I think for me, it was less boredom and more... I knew it would be a investment in my time. So I was like, let me watch this all in one go and see if I can stomach it a little better. And I guess now that the finale's out, like, I can do that. Weirdly enough, I kind of feel the same way with, what's that one series? Big Top Circus, I think it's called. The ones with the clowns in their van. Big Top Burger. Yes. I'm so glad you all know what I'm talking about. I feel the same way for Big Top Burger. Like, I watched a couple episodes and I liked it fine, but I was like, the longer the episodes got, the more I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to like just sit down and watch this all like a movie, basically. Sometimes I don't watch something because I'm not prepared to just devote all my time to it. Same. That's kind of where I'm at, to be honest. Like, it's kind of funny because, like, I feel like you can see something that's like a lot of episodes and really daunting looking, but I feel a little more invested in watching it when I know how long the episodes are and how many of them are. Like, that's actually how I got through Smiling Friends. I was just like, okay, let's shotgun seasons 1 and 2. And I liked them fine. And then season 3 came out and I watched like all of those in a row too. Helps with Smiling Friends because like very short episodes. I didn't watch season 3 of Smiling Friends because the jump scare in season 2 was too much. I don't think there's any in season 3. Honestly, I can rewatch it and like report back to you, Kuma. There's callback characters for sure, but I don't know if there's like recurring bits, including jump scares. But I got my snacks for the day. I got Twizzlers Bites. I also have 3 bottles of water. Yesterday I took a nap and I woke myself up by coughing, and I coughed. You know when you get that weird cough? Like, you get weird cough and like it kind of like hurts your throat a little bit. That's what woke me up from my nap, and I was like, oh, my throat still feels weird from Weird Cop. So I was like, okay, let me just like not stream today. I'll do it tomorrow or Friday. And so now we're here. Yippee! No more pets, Will. So before we get into our quizzes that I have found, I have heard enough. Burritos you and feeds you chicken soup. I'm not like, well, I was gonna say I'm not really feeling like sick, but I did sleep like all day today, and I must say I do feel a lot better than I did before I slept all day. So maybe I am like a little sick, like maybe a little bit. Fox Spirit Dad actually got sick with something not like serious as in like grave illness, but because he got this type of sick, it would have spread to Nispun if I went to California this month. So instead of going to California again to see Sister Bun and Niece Bun, Papa Bun's just gonna like take me out to eat once he's on his way back, which is kind of a bummer. I was really looking forward to seeing Niece Bun this month because it's her birthday coming up and I have a gift for her, and I'm like, no, I can't give her a gift. Demi can have a little sick as a treat. Absolutely. Sometimes you just need to like chill in bed and like play games on your phone. Just chill out. All right. So before we do all our quizzes, good friend of the channel and beloved gamer Stickley's Kingdom has prepared for us a bespoke quiz, a bespoke Stickley trivia quiz on uquiz.com for the true Stickley heads in chat. I think I know a little. I'm is that Danny, Drew, or Curtis? I am not going to say that I have any favorites or favoritism with my regulars, but I do follow some of the regulars on social media because sometimes y'all have really, really good posts, and I love to see good posts on social media. So I do know some of them more than others, for sure. Like, Stickley's got great posts. Dut's got great posts. If you have Blue Skies, you should follow each other and mingle. And, like, it would be so cool if more of the gamers were, like, friends and hung out with each other. Well, that's just me, because I'm already friends with y'all, and I like you all. Alright, let's go. Stickley's favorite potato chip flavor? Garlic oyster prawn cocktail, lightly salted, and salted seaweed. Ooh. Ooh, those all sound really good. You like you too. Yay! I will have one of my Twizzlers bites. Thank you. Ow. But Bunny. We love you. Bunny, 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 Bunny. I'm trying to figure out how to say this without sounding weird, but I have a guess that it is the prawn cocktail because I know Stickley is Canadian and I think they have walkers in Canada rather than like normal Lays. I can't guarantee all these questions are entirely fair, but try your best. I would not have it any other way. My guess, honestly, is either the salted seaweed or the prawn cocktail. Ooh, more pets. I'm gonna go with the prawn cocktail. Incorrect! Damn it! Ah, if it's not prawn, I wonder if it's a salted seaweed. Diggly-chan, Nanigaski, ube, matcha, moon mist, cheese. I think there is a red herring here. I think cheese is a red herring because one time Stickley and I were talking about cheese flavored sweets, and because like I was talking about how I had a really cheesy cheesecake and we were starting to talk about cheese sweets. My guess would either be moon mist or ube. Not sure where Stickley's from, but we don't have walkers. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm picking moon mist. Incorrect. No. No. I don't have walkers, but I did have some walkers imported at one point. They were really good. Oh, can I even show beans? Oh no. Sora, I don't think I can show you my beans right now. No. Aw, dang it. I was telling everyone, like, I'm on a different model tracker than I usually do. No feet paws is big sad. I know. I'm also big sad with you. I will get you beans someday. One day. Who is Stickley's favorite character in the critically acclaimed children's book series Magic Treehouse? Ayo? Ball knowledge? Magic Treehouse? Let's go. Beans in chat. Yeah, Manifest beans by posting beans in chat. If you have a sub, you could also post bean gang. I used to read these all the time in the library, but I never had any of my own. And I think my school library only had like two of them. I'm gonna guess Jack though. Incorrect! Damn it! Oh, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this. I suck. Which of these musical instruments has Stickley never once learned to play? The djembe, ocarina, theremin, harmonica. I can so easily see Stickley knowing how to play a theremin. Like, I've never thought about it before, but it is like so clear in my mind's eye. You will learn more about Stickley through trial and error. There was an anime they made of 4 of the books? For real? Real shit? That's awesome! Can you send that to me? Because that's cool. I need to see it. Okay. I have it on my anime list. That is so cool. Okay. Let's trial and error this. Theremin, definitely. For sure. Ocarinas are really easy to get. They're really cheap. So I feel like even if Stickley's not a master ocarina player, like, we have one at the very least. Also, I know ocarinas are cheap and easy to get because 1, you can find them at like any Ren fair ever, and 2, like geek shops back in the day used to sell them for like $20 a pop. Like, they used to be so easy to get back in the day. Brother Bun actually had an ocarina that he learned to play before. Actually, it was pretty cool. I think the djembe is also a red herring. I think it's like weird, but in a way that's trying to like intentionally fool you. So I'm gonna say harmonica. Damn it! Oh, guys. The theremin was the red herring? No! That was like the one I was like so confident in. We can all blame Zelda for ocarinas being popular. Which animal has never been inside a Stickley residence? Mini pig, goldfish, tortoise, or cockatoo? I have a guess. I have guesses about Stickley. Okay. I feel like Stickley could back me up here. Stickley is not shy about giving off lore. Sometimes you just like to talk about yourself, and that's fine. I'm literally the same way. So that's not a bash on you at all. but I have my own Stickly lore headcanons that are like kinda being tested with this quiz. And not to say anything like personal, but I can see Mini Pig. I honestly think it's either cockatoo or goldfish. Because I think Stickly has had a Mini Pig and has had a tortoise. I'll send it to your Discord. Yes! Yes, please. Now, I think a cockatoo has been in there before, not as a pet, but like a temporary thing. I think it's goldfish. Because, like, for fish, you gotta, like, actually prep and prepare. Damn it! It was cockatoo! Oh, I was so close! I was so close! Dang it! Which Pokemon card does Stickly like the most? Just regular ass unknown, Erica's Maids, Frillish, or Shelgon Delta species? I think it's plain ass unknown. I just have the feeling. Oh! Yay! I got one right! Yes! See, I know, like, Unknown isn't Stickly's very favorite Pokemon, but, like, I think it was up there. Because Stickly asked me to draw Unknowns during a Pokemon drawing stream one time. I'm pretty sure. Unknown Xena is my favorite Unknown because of this card. Cool. Oh, I love that. Stickly's most fuckable M&Ms. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I know this one. I know this one. It's orange. We did the tier list of Stickly's, like, big faves, like, hotness wise, and orange was on there, and then we tangented, and I was like, didn't, like, orange have, like, super yaoi with, like, the smug nerd caramel? And, like, I scoured the internet for smug nerd caramel. Wholesome to horny. Just bought Lego Batman. Dude, I am so excited to see people playing that Lego Batman game because it looks so cool. I remember, okay, so one of my friend groups has watch-alongs of gaming directs every now and again, and I remember when they first showed off this Lego Batman, and I was the only one that was like, this looks kind of fire, not gonna lie. But, like, I am so glad people are playing it and having a good time with it, because I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna watch the heck out of y'all playing it. It's good, but get a guide for the collectibles. That sounds like, is it like one of, like, the Traveler's Tales Lego games, or is it like a different studio? Because if it's like the same people making, like, the other Lego IP games, I can see it being, like, needing a guide for all the goodies you can find. Yeah, it's got the Arkham Asylum style combat. Found it weird that it doesn't seem to acknowledge the previous Lego Batman. That's interesting. I wonder if it's like the Sonic 06 of Lego Batman. It is Traveler Trails? Okay. Okay. Cool. What do you think it has Stickley not taken extracurricular classes in? Cocktail mixing, pottery, Mandarin, game design. How to say shut the fuck off in Chinese. And it's big. Is it like super big? That's dope. The last Lego game I played was Lego DC Supervillains with Reiko, and like that was also real big. I was kind of surprised. It's my only knowledge of Lego games besides that one was like Lego Star Wars, and like those ones aren't like they have like linear platforming, but like DC Supervillains have like a whole open world. I got to play the Lego Indiana Jones 2 on the Wii. Nice. I heard the new Batman game is a big love letter to the old Batman stuff. That's cool. I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was mentioning I think it was Papa Bun. It was either Kalmata or Papa Bun. And I was like, I'm not the biggest fan of superheroes, but I really like old superheroes. Back when like the writing was way silly. And there was that one comic of the Joker talking about his boners. I love that era of superheroes because it's funny. Rocksteady Games made a legendary game series, then died because of live service Suicide Squad. Just his one boner, but it was a big one. It's been a while since I've looked at the boner saga, to be honest. Laugh at my boner, will they? That is so demicore, to be honest. Like, if they're gonna laugh at my boner, I'm gonna make the biggest boner ever. And we'll see who's laughing after that. Okay. We have some knowledge. Oh, please know what I'm talking about when I type this key search in. But Batman, Joker, boner. Yes. It's tangent time. We gotta show you. Batman battle Jokers. You know what? So, basically, back in the day, the word boner meant like a mistake. Like a big oopsie. And so there was a whole comic about this. where Joker's like, so they laugh at my boner, will they? I'll show them. I'll show them how many boners the Joker can make. This emphasis on boners has given me an idea for a new adventure in crime. Gotham City will rue the day it mentioned the word boner. Just how many boners can one man make? Look at the henchman's face in the above panel. He's stunned, absolutely stunned by the Joker's threat. And, okay. I'm assuming you also know about the questionable pink kryptonite? I do not. Please enlighten me. It's like how the Flintstones had "We'll have a gay old time." Yeah. How can he force you into a boner? Oh, yeah, so gay Superman. It's kryptonite that makes you gay. Based? Based? Dude, if they brought back that right now, they would say it was woke, and like, you know, everyone would be all over that. Turn Superman into a major stereotype. Hold on. Superman, pink, kryptonite. Oh, he's blushing, looking at a guy. Oh. I'm also seeing, like, gender banked Superman. Types of kryptonite and what it does to Superman. Here's what pink kryptonite does to Superman. Pink kryptonite changes Superman's sexual orientation and has the same effect as other Kryptonians. Pink kryptonite results in Supes being heavily implied to be homosexual. There's also a pink kryptonite that changes Superman's gender. Kryptonite of trans your gender. Pink kryptonite is a type of kryptonite that first appeared in Supergirl Volume 4 in 2003. What does pink kryptonite do to Superman? Can I find an article that like says like Superman kisses dudes and like oh, to show Superman was now homosexual, he immediately compliments Jimmy Olsen's fashion choices, starts hitting on him, and calls stuff fabulous. Yup, being gay seems to change your personality instantly. I mean, that's what they put in the frost water. Okay, I'm not gonna speak for every queer person, because I'm not every queer person. But I will say, the more trans I am, the more my personality changes, and for the better, to be honest. The louder I am trans, the cooler I am. So, like, who's to say that Superman can't get a little, like, flipped wrist about it, you know? Like, it's not a good stereotype, I'm just saying. Maybe, you know, he can be a little fruity. Imagine if you were every queer person. Yeah, like the Cthulhu of being super gay. Now, that's a super villain plan for the ages. Like, sucking up all the, like, kamehamehas of being gay. Bit fruity. Demi hive mind. But anyway, that that was the pink kryptonite, and that was Joker's plans to inflict boners onto Batman. Does this one have the... No! This one doesn't have the cover of the Joker boner comic, but it was like a huge, like, totem pole about to fall on Batman. And, like, just saying, that's not really helping the case of making it funny for today's sensibilities, you know? We use Digimon's name for the spirit bomb and make it gayer for us. Yes. Yes. The homosexual underground will collapse. You mustn't. Reminds me of a post I saw about someone who absorbed the pronouns of everyone they defeated. Oh, that's dope. You kidding me? But anyway, from one gay action to another, we must continue the Stickly quiz. What kind of extracurricular has Stickly never done? I'm pretty sure Stickly knows Mandarin. And I just got the feeling that Stickly knows how to mix cocktails, because it's a really cool hobby, and Stickly is very cool. Joker sure showed Batman not to laugh at his boner anymore. They must have amnesia because they forgot I'm them. I am him. I have always been him. I think it's game... No. I was gonna say maybe game design, but, like, I literally know another friend who's got, like, a degree in game design. So it's not, like, that weird, you know? Superman, however, now laughs at all the boners. Humiliation, huh? Superman. I'm torn. Misuse of X-ray vision. I'm torn between pottery and game design. I'm going to go with my heart. I gotta say game design. Damn it! The number of times it took Stickly to full combo Koi ni Naritai Aquarium Master in Love Life School Idol Festival. Cocktail mixing is the red herring. I had a hyperfixation in it, but I never actually learned it for real. I think you also, like, mentioned that before. I think you, like, literally said that and I totally forgot. Yeah, no, I have been I've been dropping the bunny ball on this so hard. It's all in good fun though, so I'm not too fluffled up about it. It was 155. I swear it's 155. Damn it! I was like, it's definitely in the hundreds. But then I was like, oh, they're all in the hundreds. What is your green? It's not the foresty one. For sure. I think it's like one of these two. I'm like so confident it's one of these two, which isn't saying much, because I have not been very good at this quiz. But these two are so close together. It might be one of these two. I'm like double confident on this one. I think it might be this one too. Bottom left or middle right? Yeah. They are just like a smidgen different. This one is like slightly lighter, which is why I'm kind of thinking it might be this one. Like, not too more saturated, but just a little more saturated. Oh! Yes! 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 I got 2 right! I got 2! We got 2. Oh, ya bun knows they green, honestly. 30%. Ah. You know, it's kind of funny. I almost took it one time to kind of like peek around at the answers. But I was like, nah. I wanted to be fresh right out of mama's oven for stream, so I didn't take it ahead of time. This is a mandatory test. You need to redo it until you get 100%. How about I don't do that? How about I take the 2? I hold 2 of them in my hands. There's always more to learn about Stickly. Yes. I'm gonna probably like play this again after stream with like my other like gut guesses and see if that changes anything at all. Oh, actually, let me loop this before I forget. Beautiful. Okay, so I went around and I got some more quizzes. I have a whole folder in my browser full of them. Like I said before, I'm not taking any more BuzzFeed ones because I'm pissed off at BuzzFeed. They're gonna start using AI, then I'm not gonna use them anymore. Simple as. If they're gonna steal artists' whole steezes, all their arts, all their plots, all their characters, then I'm just not gonna use their website anymore. How about that one? So instead, I've scoured the internet for other places to take quizzes, and I got a bunch of really good ones. Is there a reason that the highlighted letters in your logo are DEI? Because we love inclusion, diversity, and equality here. We love diversity, equality, and inclusion. Happy Pride. So let me find... Speaking of you quiz, let's stay on you quiz. Let's do, which Spice Girl are you? You know that your bun loves the Spice Girls. They are basically the idolus of their time. And I wanted to see if there was any Spice Girls. If game woke, how can I get my white guy with brown hair protagonist in games? Demi, can we watch Spice World sometime? 100%. I've been meaning to watch Spice World. I literally watched like the first 10 minutes and I was like, I gotta save this for like a watch party. I want to watch this with people. BuzzFeed quizzes were always dumb in a fun way. Imagine how awful they're going to be now when the AI forgets the topic midway through. Absolutely, like, that is exactly how I feel. And, like, I almost kind of feel like that's already been happening a little bit. Because, like, I kind of... I kind of like poke around in BuzzFeed off stream to do quizzes here and there, but like before I gave up BuzzFeed, I was like, you know, some of these quizzes are kind of trash. And so and then like all the stuff about all the artists being like, yeah, BuzzFeed sucks, they're stealing our shit. I was like, you know what? No more BuzzFeed. Dios. Emit. Alright. Dammy. Let's go. Oh. There's something I want to write real quick while I have a little Twizzler snack. Ow. Beautiful. Okay. Gender non-binary. If I wasn't so confidently non-binary, I would be like those answers that are like, or whatever. Like, I love my label of non-binary so much, but like, I feel like if I explained my feelings of gender and presentation to people that are also like, they would be like, yeah, that's how I feel. I want multiple choice. Honestly. Favorite color. Now you would think, with all the purple around my lair, that it would be purple. But no. Your overlord loves orange. Orange, orange, orange. What's your sign? I'm a Capricorn. I am a funny goat. Me. What diva is your idol? Yourself. Based? based? Cher, Madonna, Gwen, Gaga. See, I do really like Lady Gaga though. I think she's like supremely cool. Yourself is a bold choice though. Where's Miku? What is your best quality? Smart with my words, original, loyal to my friends, selflessness, sense of humor, how to control a team. Honestly, like for me, it's definitely how loyal I am. I feel like that's something I'm really good at and I take very seriously. What Pokemon type would you be? Let me drink some water and then I will explain to you exactly what I think it is. Bird. My primary type would be dark and secondary would be electric. Dark because I'm evil and devious and mischievous, and then electric because 1, I work with robots, and 2, if you scrunkle me up real good, I get all staticky because I'm so fluffy. Ooh, by the way. Ooh, there we go. What do you want to be famous for? Acting in an acclaimed picture? Being a musician? A best-selling novel? Gaining extreme popularity through social media? Humanitarian work? I don't want to be famous. Steel worker ability buffs your steel type attacks as if you had the steel type without actually having it. Ooh. 3, all the rodents are electric. According to that one quiz, you're a dragon. Yeah, I saw that. Like, I thought about that one, but like, if it was like, if I were a trainer, I would train dragon. If I was a Pokemon, I would be dark electric. I have super cold water, and I have fruit punch flavor for my circle right now, and I love fruit punch flavor. Like, y'all know I like blackberry, y'all know I like the honey crisp apple. I think fruit punch is getting there. It's a very punchy flavor, so to say. I guess technically streaming would be under through social media, and if I were to be famous, I would want to be a famous streamer. Have the chat go like lightning fast and be like, haha guys, fart. Goggles with the jeweler's lenses. Yeah. Favorite late 90s, early 2000s Cartoon Network show? Chowder. I guess Chowder's like mid-aughts. Courage is strong. Dexterous is strong. Powerpuff Girls is strong. Billy and Mandy is strong. One of those 4, for sure. Demi of Independent. I know some people that actually really do like totally spies in a non-weird way. Like, definitely a lot of women for sure. I'm going through it in my brain. And that's car. So, I'm torn. Well, I like my 4 a lot, though. Random gender affirmation of the day. I'm picking Grim Adventures because I think, honestly, if I were to pick one from, like, my heart and soul, it would be Evil Con Carne, and Grim Adventures is like the closest thing to Evil Con Carne. But like, man, like anything that Maxwell Adams touches, I am all over. Did you all know Maxwell Adams, the creator of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, was going to have a pilot for a new show called Dead Meat, and he was gonna have Voltaire, the singer, be like an actor in it. Like, he's had Voltaire as like a musical guest a lot of times, but Voltaire was gonna like act in it too. Brains, I'm a wreck. Calmana really likes the Voltaire Brain song. Like, I'm sure, like, anytime you ask them, they know, like, the whole thing. I listened to it recently, but, like, I don't remember it as well as Calmana does. But also, Calmana just really, really likes Voltaire in general. You didn't play Adventure Quest, did you? I have heard of Adventure Quest. I have seen the little critter, the little evil critter from Adventure Quest, but I have not played it myself. I am familiar with it though. Zorback, yeah. Zorback was also on the hot stickly characters tier list. That one I remember. Thou shalt give me 5 gold shilling. I have been seized. Hands you shilling. Hands you shilling. Hands you shilling. I am a generous overlord. I will give my tuppence to the underlings as needed. He's got an evil twin? You kidding me? I'm feeling a bit low power, so I'm gonna start to wind down for bed. Yeah. I hope you... whatever it is you're gonna go through, I hope it's not as bad as it sounds, and you get through it with relative ease. Maybe not like super ease, but relative ease. Just know that Bunny has your back, and I love you. I lie! I am the Duke of Fishington, and I have declared war on thee! After I gave you my shillings, shaking my age. Night Swerve. What Mystery Machine member are you? That's a good question. That's a good question. Open question. If you were one of the 4 Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated characters, like, which one would you be? Do you split the team? Good question. Yeah, like I feel like out of anyone you could have asked this question to, like, not having Scooby for me answering your question is such a, like, what the heck? I don't think I'm Fred, and I don't think I'm Velma. I'm either Daphne or Shaggy. I think I'm Shaggy, actually. Slams buzzer, hot dog water. True. So here's my reasoning for Shaggy. I love food. I'm chill. Even when things are scary, I will do my best to stick by my friends and do right about them. I can also eat giant sandwiches all by myself. Happy Yuri month! Happy Yuri month to you too! Yay! TLC or Destiny's Child? Destiny's Child, no question. Hogwarts house? Happy Yuri month to Yuri Lover 0529. Yay! New quiz. I feel like this quiz was taken like eons ago. But do I kind of don't want to answer the Hogwarts house question. Because frankly, I don't care. As someone who read all the books as a youngster, I don't care. Oh, good night, Zane. Good night to you as well. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Can you hit next without answering? Boo! Boo! Alright. Yeah, we burned down the houses. I can't believe for some questions they're like, I don't care, or like, my favorite color isn't here, and it's like, you have to pick the Hogwarts house. I also said Hogwarts on accident. Well, good thing that I have a backup quiz. I have a backup. Which Spice Girls are you 2024 personality updated quiz? Curious about that. With the Spice Girls quiz to expose your character. This is a 20 personality questions quiz. And the goal is to find out which Spice Girls member you resemble in real life. Find out which Spice Girl you are. If the Hogwarts house is still in the 2024 quiz, we burn the whole site. Honestly. Scary. Melanie Brown is also known as Scary Spice. The nickname comes from the fact she's determined and ambitious. Melanie Chisholm is called Sporty Spice due to her active lifestyle. She still has the body of a 20-year-old in her 40s, so the moniker really suits her. Baby. Emma Button was Baby Spice. She got the name due to being sweet, cute, and childlike. Her personality and role in the group were similar to that of Maknae. Is there like a baby personality type for K-pop? I see. Jerry Halliwell got Ginger Spice's nickname because of her fiery red hair and confident personality. Victoria Beckham has always been a fashionista. No surprise that she was the posh Spice of the band. How to know which Spice Girl you are? No test needed. What if you don't like to take a Spice Girls personality quiz? It's totally fine. That's what we're here for. What's your style like? Cute, casual, formal, classic, gothic, or none? I mean, where am I? I'm kind of like, you know, I got a tasteful bandana. I got my little backpack. I got my cool goggles. You know, we keep it a little casual. We keep it fun. We keep it fresh. What's your favorite activity? Binge watching Netflix, sports or working out, shopping, reading books or newspaper. Oh, learning something new, always. What type of music do you prefer? Pop, rock, hip-hop, classical, dance. I will say, even though I am a big, like, J-pop fan, my favorite J-pop tends to be rock-oriented. So probably rock. Of the following options, which role sounds interesting to you? Nurse, coach, teacher, designer, manager. Teacher or manager, probably. I like shit metal. Cool. But the world has me enjoying some angry hip-hop as of late. Also very cool. I know that, like, the thing you do when you're in your teens is, like, I like all music except for rap and country music. But, like, I like both of them. Like, I wouldn't say I am a huge fan of both, but, like, I like some hip-hop rap here and there, and I like some country here and there. I think they're both similar in a sense that, like, it's very easy to find, like, sludge of both. Not necessarily slop, but, like, mediocre stuff. Very, very common to both genres. I heard the term stadium country, and I think that's a good way to describe it. Like, the stuff that's, like, being played in a big stadium. But, like, I think, like, women are doing country pretty well. Comedy artists are doing country pretty well. people from other music domains trying their hand at country, doing country pretty well. I'll say teacher, because I do like learning new things, and I like telling people about the new things that I learn. Yummy. Chappelle Roan does it not bad. I need to look into more Chappelle Roan, because like every Tato cover of Chappelle Roan I've really enjoyed, so maybe I would like the originals. What personality type usually attracts you? Funny is strong. Funny is very strong. Confident, eager, responsible, determined. Probably funny. I don't vibe with modern Tato. Ooh, interesting. Funny bunny. Made a little square with my Twizzlers bites. I kind of want to like reorganize them on my desk. Make a little stack. Eek. There we go. Beautiful. Now everything is neat and organized. I liked what Tato was, so it's real sad that she became Gen AI? Really? No! Aww. Dude, that's a bummer. Oh, that makes me so sad. Oh. That's how Simp V functions. No. Damn it. Thank you for telling me though. I will steer clear all the Synth V stuff. Thank you for telling me. Now we know. Now we know, and that's important. Speaking of important, what's the most important goal in your life? Finding true love, thriving in my career and education, becoming the best version of me, fighting for the things I want, prove my enemies wrong. Being the best bunny me that I can be is very important to me. Because I feel like if I'm the best version of myself, like, all the rest of these just kind of, like, fall in line afterwards, you know? What do you like about the Spice Girls? Their style, the girl power, their determination and hard work, their dance moves, their personal life. Ooh. Honestly, I do like all of these. I would probably say like their music is like my favorite thing. But probably like the determination and hard work is second place. Choose a description that's similar to you at a party. Dancing like a crazy. Calm and observant. Trying to meet new people. Talkative and hyped. I don't like parties that much. It's been a long time since I've been to a party, actually. But when I do go, I'm usually like I'm calm and chill and eating all of the food. What's a perfect marriage? One filled with love and affection. One that helps you thrive in life. One that survives all the ups and downs. one that makes you feel safe. All of them. All of them, actually. It's a weird one. There are many claims that it's more ethical being trained exclusively on the old Tato voice and still generating to make human set notes and syllables like the old Vocalated Utao. But I don't know if training off one voice can be true and it's still a tech I'd rather avoid. Yeah. I think for me, even if artists give their consent to have their voice be used for AI, I still think ethically it makes it harder for people who don't want their voice trained to stand up for themselves and say, hey, you are crossing a boundary if you use my voice to train AI. If we were in a world where AI was not killing the planet or the economy and people were like normal about it and were like, hey, you said no to this, we respect that, then I wouldn't have problems with artists of any sort being like, you know what, I do actually don't mind if you used my voice to train AI, but we don't live in that world. Like, I really don't care that James Earl Jones consented to his voice being used for AI Darth Vader. The fact that he did just means that, like, it's going to be dangled above other actors' heads and being like, well, we had James Earl Jones saying that he doesn't mind AI. Why do you mind AI? And, like, again, if people respected artists' boundaries, this wouldn't be a problem. But it is. You really don't know the conditions that consent was given under either. There are many cases where it's tantamount to losing your job if you say no. That's also true. Like, I can see cases where, like, you know, you lose your job if you say no. Like, I know it's not the only case about it, but if I recall correctly, there was a lot of firings and voice replacement for one of the MiHoYo games. I think it was Genshin, because a lot of them unionized. And I don't know if that was related to MiHoYo's AI use or not, but it was Genshin. Okay. Also, hello! Thank you for the follow! But, I can see that being another case of, like, hey, if you don't... If you get unionized, or if you say no to us using AI, then you're out of here. Like... It's definitely a thing. They were unionizing to get protection against AI. Okay. That's what I thought. It preempted any actual use. I know, like, MiHoYo had the idea to start using AI long before they actually put out like job applications for their AI usage, something like that. Seems they may have used it to replace the striking actors. Yeah, I don't want to like outright say that's the case, but like, I feel like something really important for talking about AI, too. Which, by the way, if you if you were lurking and just popping in, welcome. We're talking about how much I hate AI. But I think something that I think should be more of a discussion with AI use is how different cultures, especially like Asia, treats AI. Because I feel like it's one thing to say here as like a United States American that a lot of us do not like AI. A lot of us do not want it in our, you know, our OSs, our little tools here and there, our art. We just do not want it. And a lot of places like China, very China, definitely Japan, definitely Korea, they see it as like whatever. They don't really have a lot of the overall cultural denial, I guess, of AI that we here in North America have. Which, I'm not saying it's like a bad thing that, well, I feel like it's less of like, you know, these places are bad for not being as anti-AI as us. It's more like they have different cultural views on it that I think aren't being as discussed in overall contexts as we get shoved into over here in North America. Because like a lot of the repercussions of AI, like data centers like poisoning the water and billowing smoke and chemicals into the air, are like real effects that AI are causing that a lot of marginalized folks here in the United States have to deal with directly because of AI. But my guess is, and the sonic attacks, absolutely. But I'd imagine like, because I know in China, like they have a really bad what's it called? Their air quality is not very good in like big major cities. So I'd imagine a lot of them see, you know, like shitty air and water quality as normal. So they don't see AI causing that as big of a deal. Or maybe they don't even like deal with it. That's not as true as you think. I can see that. I would definitely want to be proven wrong for that, absolutely. But all of that to say, AI bad, AI sucks, and I don't like it. Hmm. I wish more people and more places around the world knew just how bad the ramifications of using AI on a global scale were. I'm gonna have a little Twizzler. Ow. Beijing made huge efforts to clean up its air to host the Olympics. Awesome! And to a lesser degree, because it was harming citizens and arguably pushing masks that were harming government facial recognition. Ooh! I see. I see. That's awesome. I will definitely, like, look that up more. Harming citizens being a lesser degree is both hilarious and depressing. Absolutely. Now, sadly, that means a lot of the pollution got siphoned off the smaller regions. Yeah. Which, I mean, is kind of like not unlike what it's going on here in the United States, too. Like, the big cities aren't the ones, like, dealing with data centers. At least not yet. My buddy married a woman in Beijing, so I got news on that. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. I am now more informed. Yay! we were talking about spice, and then the chat got spicy. Beijing citizens have strong awareness of air quality in a way most people don't. Awesome. Okay, that's very cool. Yeah, like, honestly, I don't mind, like, taking a bit to just, like, learn new things, you know? Yeah. Sorry I'm all, like, schnuffly and schniffly. I think, I might need to, like, ask my doctor about my sinuses. Because I've been feeling kind of, like, throat tickly for a while now. If I can get my doctor to just, like, peek down in there and be like, hey, Demi, here's how your throat's doing. Let me fix that. Thank you, Judo. Just take a little peek in there, being like, oh, you got old hot dog stuck in your throat, and you just gotta, like, pull it out like it's a game of Operation. Fortunately, I need to sleep, but it's been good stopping in. Yes, it's been very good. Thank you for teaching me stuff. Thank you for telling me about the pink kryptonite. For a hot dog. Yes! Yes! Throat goat. I'm gonna chug some more water. So, okay, funny thing about my water. I keep a lot of water bottles. And what I do is I'll fill ice into my bottle that is like stainless steel. So the cold stays in there longer. And I will just keep using my other bottles to refill my stainless steel one. So I have perpetually cold water at all times. I think one thing I've really learned over the years is water is perfectly fine if it's cold. I cannot stand room temperature tap water. Like, even hot water is fine to drink if you're like intentionally drinking hot water. But like unflavored tea almost. I just don't like room temperature water. It's kind of nasty. Anyway, one that makes you feel safe. I'm sticking to that one. What do you think about becoming parents? I am a parent. It's challenging. I might become one soon. I'd love to become one. I'm not sure. I do not want to become a parent. I am perfectly happy being an uncle to my niece. Like, even though there is an official word for a non-binary aunt or uncle, whatever that is, I love being one to my niece, because niece bun is like the coolest kid ever, and I want to spend all my focus and attention to children, making sure she's happy, you know? How easy to anger are you? I rarely get mad. It's challenging to irritate me. I lose it once in a while. You don't want to cross my red line. Anything can irritate me easily. Glizzy gladiators getting caught voring wieners. Wow. These first two are kind of like the same thing, aren't they? Like, rarely versus challenging. I guess rarely? I guess rarely. What's one thing people assume about you but they're totally wrong? That I'm timid? That I'm aggressive? That I'm cold? That I'm bossy? That I'm friendly? What's something wrong? Where is not evil? I feel like the opposite of timid is true. Like, people see me having a fun time, hanging out in voice chats and streaming, and they assume like I'm just kind of like a social butterfly. But like, I consider myself a very social introvert. Like, I like to be social, but I'm also very shy at the same time. And I'm very quick to get socially tuckered out. So I feel like the timid one's like almost like the opposite of how it actually is. Maybe bossy? I've had people assume that I'm bossy, but like I do my best to keep it chill. What do you think about sociable people? I get along with them. I love them. I think they're fine. I don't vibe with them. I don't like them. I get along with them. I would consider like Calmata my baseline for being very sociable. Loves Rika Seto, honestly. I love Rika Seto. I love Calmata. Describe your dream house. Cozy and cute. Practical and spacey. fancy and luxurious. Traditional, or I'm not sure. I like cozy and cute, to be honest. I don't need a big house. I don't need big living spaces. I just need it to be like... I need it to be functional, and I just like it to be like nice and cozy for me. I misheard that as describe your gooning. I am not a gooner. I'm really not. You would think I would be, being a big Rouge the Bat fan, but no. I'm too tired to be a gooner. I'm just like, I'm just here having a good old time. I'll like look at pictures of Rouge and be like, hey, good for you, and then just like go to sleep. Gooning is dying in the hockey industry. Why do those $1 million homes look like shit half the time? I don't know. I really don't. But like sometimes like super ultra rich homes look so tacky for like no reason. I follow a account on YouTube that like they have like a literal like cottage core cottage house with like a cozy cottage home and a big spacious garden with like a lake and a bunch of little woodland critters. And I'm like, if you were rich, I'd imagine you would rather, if you were rich and not a dick about it, you would probably want your home to be like matching your aesthetics and comfortable for you, rather than being like, this big super house has like whole windows for walls and like ultra modernist and types of things. I feel like you could probably make a guess, or rather I would make a guess and say like the big tacky mega millionaire houses are all done by like specific architects that just specialize in making houses like that. But that would just be my guess. I don't know for sure. My dream house would have a dream kitchen. Yeah. Honestly, same. Honestly, same. Night Slammer! I hope you have a great rest of your evening. What Spice Girl do you like the least? Oh. It's Jerry. I don't want to say it out loud, but it's Ginger Spice. Would you like to see a reunion album? Maybe. Only if it's a good one. Kinda that one, to be honest. Okay. We are living in a world where reboots are like such a normal thing. But for me, I don't really mind a reboot or a remake or a old group getting back together if it was good. If there was like care and passion put into it. I have a feeling if they did a Spice Girls reunion, not all of them would have their heart in it. Which, as sad as it is for me to say that. Oh, Raid! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in, welcome in! And thank you to Sunny the Lion for the raid! I'm gonna shout you out so I can follow you. The Lion. Please spell that right. Please spell that right. Yippee! Beautiful. Follow. And for everyone new here, hello! I am Demeter Lupin, greatest scientific genius of the world. And right now, I'm taking quizzes on the internet. Specifically right now, I'm taking a Which Spice Girls quiz. Which Spice Girls quiz are you? Are you quiz? Are you Quote TV? Are you BuzzFeed? Don't be BuzzFeed. You could be Quote TV. Sunny was raising Chow? Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, we love Sonic and Sega here. You and I are gonna get along just fine. I haven't played Chow stuff in so long though. Are you raising Chow for like the fun of it? Or are you trying to like raise a super duper Chow to kick ass at all the races? I'm curious. Also, Solar Star Art, thank you for the follow. Yippee! Of the following options, what's your favorite color? Oh, orange isn't here. Sunny's alleged first time playing? Oh! Well, here, I'll make a special doot just for you for following. Ah, I hope you've been having fun playing your first Sonic game. Sonic Adventure's a really good one to start with. I feel like there's like camps between Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 1, but honestly, I like them both equally. I will say Adventure 2 is my favorite when push comes to shove, but I like them both equally, to be honest. I think they're both great. I love them both. Yeah. Yeah. I weirdly enough, even though they're both adventure games, I feel like comparing Adventure and Adventure 2 is almost kind of like apples and oranges. Cause like, you got stuff like the hub world in Adventure, and you got like the hero versus dark in Adventure 2. Even like the Chow stuff, it can be a lot different because you got different animals, and you got chaos drives in Adventure 2. You got radically different Chow gardens. Got different ways to get your hero and dark Chow. I feel like there's a good reason to compare them, but also I don't think it's very fair to compare them both in like this is like a game and its sequel. As silly as that sounds. It's like when people say that like Sonic Heroes and Sonic 06 are spiritual sequels to Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Because like, kinda. I love the openness of the first game. Me too. I've only played Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, and I think mission mode adds a lot of like sauce to the overworld. They're spiritual sequels because Sonic's in both games. This just in, Sonic Riders is a Sonic Adventure sequel. You heard it here, folks. It's the 35th anniversary for Sonic this month. Yes it is. They announced the, what was it? I think Sonic, it wasn't the Sonic Symphony. It was like a whole like live performance rock show without the symphonic element to it. Sonic Live Show? Sonic Live in concert. Oh. A live ensemble, rock musicians, electronics, and vocalists. So they'll have multiple vocalists. Cool. Love Live School Idol Festival is a Sonic Adventure sequel because Sonic is there. True. I really wish I could see Sonic live, because I've been to Sonic Symphony and like, no exaggeration, it was one of like the greatest days of my life. Like, you take my whole life, it's like Sonic Symphony is up there for sure. But anyway, let's what color options do we have for this favorite color out of the 5? Pink's pretty good. I like pink. Red, black, white, yellow. Maybe it's because we were just talking about Sonic, but like, these are all just Shadow the Hedgehog colors. Black and red, white and yellow. That's all just Shadow the Hedgehog. Pink is for Amy. I hope one day I get to watch those live Sonic events in person. Yes. If you ever could, I highly recommend it. It was supremely fun. I think one of the fun things about it, like, because I remember when the pandemic was happening and they streamed the Sonic Symphony for everyone to watch. Seeing it live, the content was pretty similar, but there was just a whole different atmosphere of like being surrounded by other Sonic fans and getting to see the show, to be honest. Like, just a whole real sense of everyone is there to have a fun time, and boy did they have fun. Pink. I will pick pink. The same feeling of watching Aqua delayed viewings. Yeah. Yeah. I wish they did more delayed viewings for Love Live shows. Because I saw a special screening of Aqua's movie, and I saw a delayed viewing of Day 1 Love Live Fest. And both of those were so fun! Like, where I was at the time, there weren't a lot of Love Live fans in the area, but, especially over the rainbow, that viewing was really fun because people still brought their Nessos, they brought their light blades, everyone did the sunshine, everyone did that. It was so fun. I hope everyone there was is still doing well. Oh, it was really funny because, like, for that one, it was at a Alamo Draft House, which is like a chain of specialty theaters that also have like full bars attached to them. And like half of the people that saw Over the Rainbow were also like sloshed, including me. Like, by that point, I already saw Over the Rainbow like twice. So I was like, I can have a nice hearty drink as I watch Over the Rainbow. And boy, was it fun. Alamos Drafthouse did a thing with the Sony presentation. Getting those mid-Wolverine menus. That's dope, though. I know. There's a streamer I really like. And he gets mad at a lot of things. But one of the things that he gets really mad about is specialty themed, what's it called? Like, themed menus. And like he hates like IP themed menus, but I love them. I think they're fun. I'm kind of curious. I want to look up the Alamo Drafthouse Wolverine menu. IP freely menu. Free fan event, Sony State of Play, Alamo Drafthouse Cinema. Expect a room full of fellow fans reacting in real time as new reveals and trailers debut, plus a themed menu of claw-worthy bites and cocktails. Can I see the menu? No. Dang it. Is there one near me? Is there one where in Bunny area? There is not one in Bunny area. Dang it. I guess, like, I could go to one in, like, Sister Buns area. What's playing at the Sister Buns Alamo Drafthouse? Train Spotting, Matilda, Backrooms, Flow, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Hell yeah. Argo. Hell yeah. some good shit at the Alamo Draft House. Nice. But anyway. Let me chug some water and we'll get to this next question. Which one's the biggest turnoff? Dry sense of humor. Definitely not that one. Because I also have a dry sense of humor. And I love that stuff. Laziness. Laziness, probably. Irresponsibility, probably. Moodiness. Cowardness. Irresponsibility. Absolutely. Like, I don't want to put my whole pussy into something for a partner to be irresponsible, you know? Pick a piece of clothes that you can't live without. I mean, I don't really have, whoa. Not like I'm working with much here already. Like, we got the bandana. We got the backpack. We got the backpack. We got the sick goggles. We got some bunny fashion here and there. So, like, plug. Hello. Oh, I should get closer. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Hi, Rox. I wish I could wave hi to you, but I can't. I care about none. I care about none of them. Okay, last question. Do you feel younger than your actual age? No. It's okay, you turned around and showed your paws. Yes. That is true. That is true. I feel older. I feel older. I've always felt older than, like, my actual age. Well, that's just kind of like a me thing, I think. No, I am good. Oh, I got Ginger Spice? Even though I said she was my least favorite? You're a natural leader. Many believe that Ginger Spice was the hidden glue to keep the girls together throughout their careers. Jerry is also known as an assertive woman who everyone can rely on. However, she has revealed her hyperactive side. May make it challenging to get to know her at first. We share some qualities with her, and that's why we think Jerry is the perfect match for you. I see. I see. I see. Alright, let's pick a different quiz. Let's see. Ooh, I got one. I would love to see you stay and see more quizzical bun, but I got an appointment in the morning. Have a good evening and have good luck with your appointment, Kuma. I hope it goes well for you. We're gonna find out what my Omega scent is. I'm still not too sure how the Omegaverse stuff works, but we'll take it. We'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. Go, Demi. What's your favorite color? Orange. What's your hair color? Can you send the quiz link? Yes, I will send it to you. Where is Stickly? There is Stickly. Hair color purple. Other. Yes. Choose a meal. Butter noodles. Hot pot. Ooh. Vegetable soup. Puzzle. Burger that looks like a bunny. And a bear. Open image in new tab? No. No, I need to send this bear-shaped burger to Kuma. No. Berger. Berger and Bunger. Oh, Kuma, look at this little... Hold on, I'll see if I can get in closer. Look at the bear-shaped burger. That's you. That's you, and that's me. We are the burgers. We are the burgers of the world. Hello, chat. I'm kind of in a funky mood, so you're my safe space now. Yay! I hope we can make it nice and fun and comfy for ya. If anything, I try to make my streams a place where people can come and laugh a little, have some fun, feel more relaxed. So I hope I can do that for you. Right now I'm picking out my favorite meal out of all these options. You got the Dino Nuggies. Dino Nuggies, I can confirm, still go pretty hard. I've made a meal before that's kind of like low effort katsu curry, where I'll make rice and I'll make curry and I'll have it with Dino Nuggies, and that's super yummy. I'm in a very Chinese time of my life, ask question. I have a friend who absolutely loves quoting "I'm in a very Chinese time in my life right now." Oh, look at that fruit bowl, it's so cute. You kidding me? Like, there's apples and berries that look like stars, like little crunchules that look like stars, and like heart-shaped banan. Elote, delicious. Seafood boil, pretty good, pretty good. Soup dumpling, pretty good, pretty good. Honey walnut shrimp, ooh, I think that might be my pick, to be honest. Cucumber salad. I hope this is just one question and you just smell like whatever you eat. Oh, it might be honey walnut shrimp, to be honest. I think it's the honey walnut shrimp. Yum. I think anytime you put like meat and honey together, that is just like primo. One time I hit a guy with my car and I just kept going. I don't think you should be admitting crimes to random people on quizzes, Alex. People keep telling me crimes they committed now. I am scared. Please type your answer optional. It's okay. Sometimes people just do crimes. It's a normal part of living in a society. Heaven forbid some women have crime hobbies. Rolling eyes emoji. There we go. Choose a pattern. Oh, I like this apple pattern. Oh, that's so cute. Are you kidding me? Sparkly rainbow plaid too. Ooh. I like this brown swirly. Oh, I like this blue swirly. Oh, I like this pink and black end dots. And then you got like little like stars. Got the paisley. I think I'm gonna choose apple. I do like the fun and fresh vibe of apple. Choose your fave music genre. Choose at least one. J-pop. Blues, jazz, gospel, emo, indie rock, punk, metal. I do like metal. I do like a good metal here and there. I like old R&B. I think that counts. Like, the same way I really like Sega rock, I also like Sega R&B. What's your fave AO3 tags? Please choose at least one. Slow burn. Slow burn's a little too slow for my taste. I gotta have something fun to keep me occupied. Mpreg / Omegaverse. Crack treated seriously. Absolutely. Foot job. Dry humping. The inherent homoeroticism of bandaging wounds. Fluff. Absolutely. Non-sexual intimacy. Pretty good. Oh, idiots in love. 100%. You know what? Actually, I'll do both. Friends to lovers. Pretty good. No beta, we die like men. Happy ending. Absolutely. Sexual overstimulation. Animal _ crossing. For me, it's like animated, sound, and then your pick of Animal Crossing or Sonic the Hedgehog. those are the AO3 tags of all time, and by AO3 I mean is E621. DILFs slash MILFs, improper use of insert object, porn without plot, insert alternate universe, mutual pining, yes please. I love when my Tomodachi Life me's have mutual pining. Like, my silly me's are like, I have a feeling that this character's got a crush on me, and I'm like, they do! You just gotta ask them out! Please! I beg you! I found out that a guy I volunteered with in high school now does the IDX comic covers for a lot of Sonic comics. That's so cool! Oh my gosh! You're not my mom. You can't tell me what to do. Choose a random word. Not ham. Maybe egg. Gray. Bird. Catastrophic's a strong pick. I like that word a lot. Scream. Balloon. Meow. Tan. David. Halo. Catastrophic. Easy. How often do you read fan fiction? Never. Do you think you'd be an alpha, omega, or beta? What was the one that I got that one time? It was like a... It was like an alpha coded one. But probably that one. Imagine reading. Sometimes reading can be fun. I used to read more fan fiction than I do nowadays. But like, I pop on a book once in a while. I've been reading through Wind in the Willows, and I love Wind in the Willows. It's like... The best way to describe Wind in the Willows is like, as a furry myself, it's like being in the friend groups of all my other furries. Because it's like just a bunch of furries talking about their special interests and like going nuts for a new hyperfixation. And dealing with all the silly nonsense that comes with all of that. And I kind of love it for that, to be honest. I love reading, but I hate getting into reading. I have an open mind, but I drop things too quickly. I hate reading, but I like researching. I think that still counts. Like, if you like a non-fiction topic, like, I still think that counts as reading. I think a lot of the things that I like nowadays are also non-fiction. Like, I'll read stuff like film reviews, or like the history and culture of a certain country, and like those stuff. That stuff's real fun. Ew! Oh, that's Sackboy. For some reason, I thought it was like a cow snout. Like these are the nose, and that was the mouth, and like this is the top of the head, and this is the bottom of the head. But no, it's just like a screaming Sackboy. I'll choose many kisses, because that's how I feel about you all. Yaoi or Yuri? Real hoes love both. Honestly. Honestly. Send me ideas. Should I add more questions? Delete this quiz. Now, why on earth would I ever do that? I also miss Little Big Planet. Ask them who was Joe. Who is Joe? Bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny. Apparently my scent would be rain with a hint of sugar. I like that scent a lot. That's a good scent. I'm gonna sniff again. Gonna sniff my smell. Yum yum. I love your omega scent. I would sniff you. I feel like that's not too different than like the smells that I normally get. Not like cologne or perfume, but like body sprays of. Like right now I have At the Beach Fine Fragrance Mist from Bath and Body Works. And that's got that kind of like watery smell to it. Like it's like watery and sweet. Like I'd imagine that's just like how rain with the sugar smells anyway, you know? Add pleasant aroma to your tags. That is a good bit. Beautiful. Vor is tagging out for pleasant aroma. Okay. Next quiz. How about... Ooh, here's a good one. Which Minecraft wood are you? Missing a lot of the new woods. I can't be Sakura wood. Shaking my age. If I were to guess, I would be either like the plain wood or birch. Me when I'm carrying loose sugar from my car when it starts raining. Oh fuck, Demi. Choose a dice side. I literally have dice. Hold on. I can literally just roll. I have a d6. I'm one of those people that plays like... I played one in-person like D&D game and suddenly I want to like collect so many dice. Let's see what I get. 1. That's a crit fail, baby. Wahoo. Choose a shape to add to a charm bracelet. Heart. Heart. Oh, swirl is good. 'Cause that's like the Dreamcast logo. You are decorating your Skyrim house in solitude. Which weapon do you want to display? Can I be honestly real with you all? I have never played Skyrim ever. I don't know if I want to. But yeah, I've never played Skyrim. Or I heard Oblivion might be up my alley. I want to try Oblivion at some point, but I feel like Skyrim always looked a little too gray for my liking. This glass weapon's so cool though. You're sending out Christmas letters to the TF2 mercenaries. Who do you send a letter to first? I think engineer. Probably engineer. You have run out of normal hot cocoa. What flavor do you reach for now? Peppermint. Yummy. I'm one of those people where like I'll make hot cocoa and then put the mini marshmallows in, and then I'll swirl it with like a candy cane so it gets a little bit of that like peppermint flavor. Oh my gosh, guys, I forgot to tell you about my dream that I had last night. Covers you in sugar so the ants get you. Me when I am freaking got by ants. I had a dream that I went to the UK and I went to a grocery store and I was stealing the groceries. I had like a whole like bunch of veggies in a tote bag and I was planning on stealing all the veggies without paying for them, but I did want to pay for some candy, and I was like, I really want mini marshmallows, and I looked at the display that had the marshmallows, and they had the big marshmallows, but the only mini marshmallows they had was in like a store brand bag. And you know how sometimes when you get store brand stuff, it's like compare with so and so, like you get the off brand cereal and it's like this cereal is comparable to Cocoa Puffs, like that kind of thing. This bag had a note that was like comparable to Bubs, and I'm like, huh? What's Bubs? And like the bag had those like light green melon flavored Albanese gummy bears, mini marshmallows that were shaped like gummy bears, the orange runts, the ones that look like the little orange balls, and a pack of sour like citric acid that you were supposed to like pour into the bag and shake up so everything inside was sour. And I was like, I guess I'll get the bag of like off-brand Bubs, I guess. But then I tried to pay for it, and even though I had the money, my card declined because I was American, and that's when I woke up. I drew a picture of it. There's a subreddit for people's dream food, and I made a drawing of the Bubs for the subreddit. Open image in new tab. This is what the bubs looked like. Mimics the taste of bubs. But yeah, it had the melon gummy bears. It had the mini marshmallows that were gummy bear shaped. They had orange runts. Do you all know about runts? I feel like if you're American, you kind of know what runts is, because it's like that candy that they always have at the, like, you put a quarter in and you get a little like handful. Like, they have bananas, they got a purple one, they got a red one, and they got the orange one that are like tiny and round. And then they had the sour packet. Serving runt like Scoobert Doobert. Kalmata, I don't know if you were here, but one of the quizzes we took was like, which member of the Scooby-Doo gang are you? And they didn't have Scooby-Doo, and all of us were in an uproar about it. Out of the four humans, I said I was Shaggy. I trust your Scooby-Doo opinions. Do you think this is a good pick? Inquiring minds want to know from Funny Fops. I know runts, but I didn't know they were called that until recently. The banana one is so iconic to me. Yeah? Gotcha. Cool. I feel like I may have mentioned this before, but like, Kalmata and I are like the only people we can trust with each other to have good Scooby-Doo opinions. Like, sometimes we'll just like stay up way late into the night, laying in bed talking about Scooby-Doo. But anyway, that's that's my bubs. Oh, but what did people on Reddit say about my bubs? Someone commented, I love the idea of a separate packet of sour. The closest you'll find in the UK would be a bag of Haribo Tang Fast Sticks, which are amazing but have totally different flavors. Someone said it was a textural joy. Such a cute art and very tasty image. I'm imagining the marshmallow like the Swedish sweet Bylar. Sort of a harder but chewy marshmallow. Wish it was real. There's a gummy candy where I live called Bubs. It's new and just appeared on the shelves recently. It's the Swedish Fish Company's new thing, I think. Oh, I wonder. I think I've also seen Bubs, like the gummy candy. Bubs gummy. Yeah, I've seen these. Sue them. I can't sue them. They made theirs first. Yeah, this is the one I saw when the Fox Spirits were getting groceries. Bubs sour and sweet. Strawberry, vanilla, tutti frutti, lemon, raspberry, and banana toffee. Yummy. I would try them. And they come in the resealable bag. It's giving sausage party. I think it's like the aesthetic, and also this one having eyes. You can't just see food with eyes and say, oh, it's sausage party. Pick a butterfly. Oh, I do like my orange monarchs. This one's really cool. It's got like spooky like demons on it though. Oh, I like the see-through one. I like the see-through one. Pick a pie. Bubs. Yes, you can fuck the gummies. Baby sensory dancing bubs. Dancing, dancing bubs. Ooh, 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 ooh. Key lime's pretty good. Is rhubarb here? Rhubarb is not here. Banana cream is though. Cherry, pumpkin, pecan, apple. I love apple pie though. It's kind of basic, but I do like it. Pick a Minecraft painting. Ooh. I like the kind of like, this one kind of looks like a sushi roll a little bit. Like if you back out and like kind of like cross your eyes a little bit, it's like, looks like a giant like sushi burrito. Like the green and the red, kind of like the yellowy orangey bits. I like most pies, but I pick key lime because green. What is your green? Ideal beach. Sunny beach, cloudy beach, beach at night. I always thought top left looked like a salad. We're both thinking with our tummies, to be honest. You go over to the Costco food court. Giant icy ice cream sundae, double chocolate chip cookie. Ooh. Frozen smoothie, chicken bake. I heard the chicken bake's pretty good. Hot dog, pizza slice. I'm gonna get the ice cream, even though I know it'll make my tummy go ooh, and then I'll go ooh, my stomach. I do that every time. I'm like, ooh, delicious ice cream, and then I eat it and I'm like, ooh, my yummy. Also, hello, Mythic Star 64. I love your name. Thank you for the follow. Yay. Lactose intolerant people just don't seem to care. Honestly. I need to get more, like, Lactaid that I can keep in my wallet. Like, that helped out so much when I could just, like... It's like people that always carry around a condom. Except for me, it's always carrying around a Lactaid. Because, like, you never know when there's going to be some delicious ice cream to be had. Every friend who's lacking in the toes, most intolerable. How about I do anyway? You're forced to reflect during a woodland retreat. You're given a journal and a pencil. You must find somewhere to sit alone. Do you write in the journal? Yes. You know what? I would draw. Well, yeah, I would draw. Because I feel like drawing counts as, like, artistic expression. I don't know if it would be, like, journaling necessarily. But, like, I think it gets the spirit, you know? What type of house do you like in Minecraft the most? I like the modern houses with like the big like window walls. Like, I know we were literally just dunking on window walls, but I think they're fun in video games. They are going to beat me with fire sticks. Please give me 5 stars. Oh, birch! The wood of the wise and open-minded. Didn't I literally say that I was either going to be normal wood or birch? I am so smart. I am like the genius part of evil genius. I got spruce. Cool. Yay. Which ones are here? Birch, acacia, oak, jungle, spruce, and dark oak. Yeah. Whoever next stumbles upon my woodland retreat will be so confused by the strange drawing of dancing girls in glamorous outfits. Yeah. All right, let's see. How about... Ooh! How about this one? To leave us off with for the night. Wait, oh, actually... Yeah, wait. Oh, no, okay, we'll do two. We'll do two. Depending on how long this one is. What white people saying are you? Coming from a white person. Edit. While getting on the trending page just in time for Pride Month. Thanks, guys. Let's go. Are you named / are you personal friends with a man named John or Tom? No. I do not know Johns or Toms. Here, I will post this one in plotting and planning for everyone to take. You can take it at your leisure. Jom. Jom. What do you get on a hot dog? Ideally, I like relish and pickles. If there are no relishes to be had, I'll use ketchup and mustard both. But ideally, like, I love a nice, like, relish. Outside of walking, how do you like to travel? Walking. Biking? Scootering? Scooting? Hoverboard. Running. I like to ride my bunny tricycle. You get a day off of school or work. Where are you going? Pickleball court. Starbucks, Hobby Lobby, fishing, Pilates. And I only gotta pick one. Wow. Maybe Starbucks. Well, so when Papa Bun and I were coming back from California, a couple months ago, we got Starbucks as a little snack on the way back, and I got a refresher and a like spinach and tomato little pastry. It was so good. I love spinach and tomato. Betty time for me. Night night, Jack. Thank you for hanging out. It's always super fun having you here. I hope you have a good evening and a good sleep. What high school stereotype were you, are you, would you be? Theater kid, absolutely. Glad I can introduce one character to another. Yay! Absolutely. What are you wearing to the 4th of July barbecue? Demi in the hot pants, let's go. Demi in the dad clothes, let's go. Demi in the checkerboard tablecloth dress. It's gotta be Demi in the hot pants, right? Which of these can you do? The cup song? I don't know what that is. I can't solve a Rubik's Cube, even though I've tried so hard. Backflip? No. Sew? Yes, I do know how to sew. I also do know how to make potato salad. I do also know how to change tires. Pick a band slash singer. Taylor Swift, Katy Perry. Gotta be Imagine Dragons for me. Gotta. Oh, I found out that Papa Bun apparently is like a huge Taylor Swift fan. Like, I will say, we are not white. Definitely not white. But, my Papa Bun absolutely acts very white sometimes. But no, he loves Taylor Swift. He calls himself he is, like, by his own admission, a Swiftie, which I think is so funny. Welp. 5 stars for you. Which ones are here? Live, laugh, love. Papa Bun sounds awesome. He is. He really is. I love the guy. Bummer. You're on thin ice, pal. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Newsflash, buddy. You in what army? I also got Whelp, but I don't know how to change a tire or how to Imagine Dragons. Well, okay. We'll do one more. I hope I can get a small one. How about let's do a safe one. Perhaps pickles on hot dogs is simply too whelpful. Maybe. What ice cream are you? Let's go. What colors do you like? I do like a lot of colors is the thing. So this is a good one. So I do like my orange. I do like pink. And I like greens and blues. But green and blue have to be together. Like, I like green and I like blue, but also I love like teal, I love foresty green, I like ocean blue, I like sky blue, I like cyan, I like the kind of cyan that hurts your eyeballs. I love blues mixed with green. I guess teal. Teal also counts. Morning, afternoon, or night? Nighttime. Do you like solid colors or sort of patterns? I'm a solid colors person, to be honest. Especially if it's like clothes. I like solid colors for the things that I wear. Like, look at my bandana. like a solid light purple. Got the little yellow on it. You prefer drinks or food? Food, definitely. Pick a season you like the most. Summer. Summer wing. What type of colors do you prefer? Bright. You know what? I like all of them. Like, in general, like... the quiz assigning a Shiki fan. Ooh. Cookie and Creamoo. What I was... when we were playing Sonic Cross Worlds, I noticed there was a poster in Colorful Mall, which is one of the mall themed tracks, and there's a poster with an ice cream scoop that has mint, strawberry, and cookies and cream ice cream all on one cone. And I was like, oh my god, guys, oh my god. And my friends don't care about Love Live, so they were just like, okay, question mark. I'm like, you guys don't understand. You like hot, cold, or warm food? I like warm food. I don't like, I can't do straight from the oven into demi tummy. It's gotta like cool down a little bit. Which of these do you value? Food, wisdom, honesty. I'll pick 3. I'll do 3. Choose a random so there's eh, ooh, I'll pick this one. I'll pick number 4. Thank you so much for taking this quiz and hope you had fun. Type in your favorite ice cream flavor if you want. Mine is mint chocolate and by... Also, I don't know all the ice cream flavors, but I still hope you like your results. Thank you for the quiz. Smile. My favorite flavor is a local flavor called Spaceman. It is vanilla raspberry with brownie chunks in it. It was so good, and I can't have it anymore because I don't live there anymore. But it was so yummy, you guys. Have you seen the Pokemon anime clip of Cynthia ordering the mint chocolate strawberry cookies and cream in that order like over a decade? Yes, I have seen that. I wonder if that's just kind of like a go-to like spread of ice cream flavors, like how chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry is for like us in the United States. You never know though. I wonder if it's all like purely coincidence and there's just like magic and whimsy in this world. I got chocolate! Speaking of... There's matcha, vanilla, strawberry, cookie dough, cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, chocolate, and Neapolitan. It does feel like they're iconic flavors without feeling too obvious. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Welp. Welp. I think that's enough for today. That's enough quizzing the Demeter Lupin. I think it's time for us to get the heck out of here. Who is online? Who's out and about that I could say hi to? Archie's online. Ooh. Zero's playing Warhammer. That's pretty cool. Oh, Gur is playing Anarchy Reigns. Gur has been very nice to me and's been raiding me now and again. I want to say hi to her. So we are going to raid the Yakuza Lady Gur. Yes! Yay! Thank you all for hanging out with me. I had a very fun stream today. Thank you all for dealing with my sniffles and my supreme drink chugging. I might do another stream over the weekend, to be honest. Like, I wanted to go to California, but I couldn't. So maybe I'll do like another Peggle or something. See what's up. See how it do. Alright. I love you guys so much. I will see you all later. Come to Offkai. Man, if only. If only. I thought about getting like a backpack or like one of those like little like scooteries. Oh wait, hold on. I just noticed that Gur is about to raid. Gur is ending her stream. Damn it. Okay. So I guess we'll pick someone new. How about we say hi to Archie? Let me look at Archie's stream first. Archie is playing a game called Creature Kitchen. This looks very like Voices of the Void. Archie V T. Yes. Eepee. All right. Creature Kitchen is awesome. Awesome. Okay. Oh my god. Archie just made like cereal for a little ghost. This is so cute. It's just smacking it with its face. Oh, I love this. Den-E. Hi, Bone. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that a Fresno Nightcrawler? We were just about to end stream and raid into a buddy who's playing Creature Kitchen, and there's just Pants walking around. I need to send you all to Pants. Oh my god, where are the Pants going? Thank you for saying hi, though. Love you, homie. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you all have great evenings. Go forth and do crime. Hiya!